How we doing, YouTube? Mark from Like-Minded Lunatics coming at you with a Friday night reaction video. I don't know when you're watching this, but for me, today is January the 8th, 2021, essentially 2 days after seditionists essentially stormed our Capitol building and tried to overturn a free and fair election. I've been dealing with that for the past 2 days, and probably like you, I've been stuck to the television set, both shocked and appalled by what I've seen. So today I'm going to mix it up a little bit. This one's going to be a little bit different because honestly, I don't feel like putting on a wig and being silly and having a beer and just having fun. But we're still going to do a reaction video because I don't know about you, but for me, music has always been a source of catharsis. It's always been a way for me to figure out how I feel, put a narrative to my feelings, and let me channel them into a healthy outlet. So today we're going to take a look at Hyro the Hero's We Believe. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Hyro the Hero. He is a rapper / metal singer who is originally from Texas. So another Texas boy. I love that. Us Texas boys got to stick together. He does some really amazing stuff. He is like I said, rapper, but his songs are more rap metal than anything else. And honestly, I know with things like nu metal, with like Limp Bizkit and Korn and Kid Rock and to some degree Linkin Park, we have rap metal. But for the most part, it's usually metal artists appropriating elements of rap and putting them into metal songs. White artists appropriating African American rapping conventions. This is the exact opposite, and it is awesome. And in fact, I haven't seen anything like Hyro since Body Count, Ice-T's heavy metal band from the 90s. So we're going to take a look at his music video, We Believe. This was, he was actually published this during COVID. He published it, trying to find the date on this, I think it was September of 2020. So we're going to take a look at that. And as you know, I always pair a beer with our Friday night reaction video. And boy, I sure need a beer after this week. This week, I'm going to go with Real Ale's The Devil's Backbone. I think it's thematically appropriate once we dig into this song. All right, let me bring up the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and pop my beer. I encourage you to pop your beer as well. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to the end of a horrible, embarrassing, shameful week for the United States, and hopefully the beginning of something a little bit more hopeful. So cheers to that, everyone. I hope you had a better week than I did. Boy, that's devilishly good. That's a triple style, a Belgian style triple. And how does that sell? Triple or tribble? I've heard it both ways. Really good. All right, let's take a look at Hyro the Hero.
Yeah.
First off, boy, starts off beautiful, doesn't it? Both the keyboard in the background and the almost balletic way that Hyro's moving, fantastic. And now let's kick off into this first verse. Get ready.
Ease up off that bitter talk. Y'all people just full of shit. Scared of no battlefield, you internet activist, social network soldier, YouTube revolutionary, never in the action, you just provide the commentary.
Man, what a couple of powerful bars already, and some great imagery. We've got Hyro essentially attacking the camera, coming right at you. That first part of that first stanza. Ease up off the bitter talk. Y'all just full of shit, scared of the battlefield, you internet activist. Social network soldier, YouTube revolutionary, never in the action, you just provide the commentary. I couldn't help but think of these lyrics as I was watching these fucking 4chan, parlor, subreddit nitwits bust into our Capitol. No plan other than I'm going to live stream this over Twitch. And maybe I'm going to deface John Lewis's statue. Maybe I'm going to go and rub literal shit in the halls of the Capitol. That's what a social network soldier does.
Real
Look at that. Look at the imagery there. Jeez.
Listen to violence that we facing. Stand up and take your places. So can I believe it?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. David Draiman from Disturbed. Let's hear that accompanying singing there. Here we go. Let's take it away.
In a cemetery, families cry just doing what is necessary. Listen to violence that we facing. Stand up and take your places. So can I believe it? This world is so dizzy. So can I believe it? The devil's on the demon. So if you can't decide, open your eyes. When did we become so uncivilized? Can I believe it? The devil's on the demon.
All right. Check that out. That's a badass image. First off, I love the cinematography to this. I think it's fantastic. I love the brief glimpses of the devil or devils. We'll talk about that in a second. I love how David Draiman kind of busts in on it and cuts through with that vocal. Fantastic. Now, on this channel, I've done several videos where I've taken different literary theoretical perspectives to try to analyze them. We looked at new criticism, we looked at new historicism, we looked at reader response. And typically, I try to avoid what the author has to say about his or her own work. New criticism tells us that's the intentional fallacy, or the fallacy of intent. Doesn't matter what an artist's intention was, all that matters is how the audience receives it. That works for some pieces of art. I don't think it works for this. And one of the reasons why is if you look at critical race theory, which is another critical perspective. One of the things that you learn in this, what I'm about to read to you from, is from Critical Race Theory, an introduction by Richard Delgado, Gene Stephen Kick, and Ernesto Liendo. One of the things that they write about is that, and I'm just going to read this to you. A final element of critical race theory concerns the notion of a unique voice of color. Coexisting in somewhat uneasy tension with anti-essentialism, the voice of color thesis holds that because of their different histories and experiences with oppression, Black, American Indian, Asian, and Latina writers and thinkers may be able to communicate to their white counterparts matters that the whites are unlikely to know. Minority status, in other words, brings with it a presumed competence to speak about race and racism. This legal storytelling movement urges Black and brown writers to recount their experience with racism and the legal system and to apply their own unique perspectives to assess law's master narratives. Okay, so basically what that is telling us is that for someone like me, someone who hasn't lived as a Black man in the United States, it will be impossible for me to understand this person's art without that person telling me about the art. So to that end, I did look at interviews with Hyro where he talks about this song. And these lyrics where he sings, where him and David Draiman sing, so who can I believe in, the devils or the demons? Okay. So Hyro talks about when he was writing this song, he was really trying to write something hopeful. He was trying to write something hopeful that encouraged us to rise above our lesser demons. And he argued that in this song, devils and demons, there's a lesser of two evils. For him, it's not the same. And so let's keep that in mind, that when he sings the devils or the demons, that's a choice that he's asking us to make, to choose between the devils or demons. All right, let's go back through, and then the next stanza we'll return to that. All right, so I want you to take notice here. We've essentially got three characters played by Hyro in this video. We've got Hyro the singer, who's singing and rapping directly to the camera. We've got Hyro the devil, and I'm going to call this Hyro the demon. Okay? So keep that in your mind for just a moment. I think I'm arguing we have three different characters. Hyro singer, Hyro devil, Hyro demon. This is Hyro demon.
They dropping bombs over landmass, bodies buried in the sand. Nations have weapons pointed at the continents. Living in a land of fear, people searching for Messiah. Put our faith in fairy tales, let's start revolutionizing.
All right, I think these two couplets here, no, they're not really couplets. They don't have a rhyme scheme. But these two lines, I think, are key to understanding what Hyro means by devils and demons. He sings here, people searching for Messiah. Put our faith in fairy tales. Let's start revolutionizing. All right. I don't think when he says devils and demons that he means literal theological devils and demons. I don't think that's what he means. I think the way he's using the word demons refers to our inner demons, things that drag us down. And I think he's using the term devils to identify people whose aims are only evil and self-serving. Not mythological creatures, but people who have embraced their inner demons and let that guide them. That's what I'm going to argue. Now, I'm kind of basing this reading off of Steven Pinker's book, Our Better Angels. So if you're unfamiliar with him, Steven Pinker is an evolutionary psychologist from Harvard, written a lot of books about psychology and words and things like that. And in one of his books, he argues about violence in the United States. And he says that people have to fight with what he calls 5 inner demons. Now, I want you to listen to these and think about, or when I saw what was happening at the Capitol, this is what I thought about. These are those demons. 1, predatory or practical violence. Violence as deployed as a practical means to an end. So the violence is justified if it gets you the end that you want. Dominance. The urge for authority, prestige, glory, and power. Pinker argues that dominance motivations can occur within individuals and coalitions of racial, ethnic, religious, or national groups. Revenge. The moralistic urge towards retribution, punishment, and justice. Sadism. The deliberate infliction of pain for no purpose but to enjoy another person's suffering. Those delicious snowflake tears. Ideology. A shared belief system, usually involving a vision of utopia that justifies unlimited violence in pursuit of unlimited good. So I'm arguing that when Hyro sings about devils and demons, he's singing, again, this is my reading, he's singing about people who have embraced these 5 things, devils, and people who are fighting to rise above these 5 things. We're fighting our demons. That's what I would argue. All right, let's keep going. Now, I gotta go back. Okay, so in this stanza, the dropping bombs over landmass, bodies buried in the sand, nations have weapons pointed at the continents, living in a land of fear. People searching for Messiah, put our faith in fairy tales, let's start revolutionizing. Teardrops and closed caskets, because I'm losing patience. And I'm not sure if this is P-A-T-I-E-N-T-S or P-A-T-I-E-N-C-E. I don't know which one it is. Homonyms. Pop a bottle, take a pill, keep them medicated. Then wake them up with education, stand up and take your place. So we need to be woke up, is what Hyro is singing about. And watch when he says this in the video.
Wake 'em up with education.
Boom. We get a close-up of an eye, and then we get this bright lens flare in the eye. Almost like they're being woken up from that medicated state.
Stand up and take your places. So can I believe it? This world is so deceitful.
Again, take a look at the devil imagery. I just love it.
Can I believe it? The devil's on the TV. So if you can't decide, open your eyes. When did we become so uncivilized? Can I believe it?
Okay, I think Hyro the Devil, obviously, is the person who has embraced those demons that I just read about from Pinker, Steven Pinker. And I think this is trying to overcome our inner demons. He's talked about, or he's saying about, social network soldiers, and just being kind of obsessed with the media and the internet. I think that's what this is. Because notice, everything he's wearing is plastic. Not real. Fake. The glasses he's wearing, almost like an Instagram filter, one of those fucking annoying things that 14-year-old girls use on TikTok. And then he's wearing a peace symbol, but it's plastic too. It's not real. I think this is the inner demon. The inner demon that we all have to fight against. And then they blow up. He's fighting against it. Urgh! Now Hyro the singer is laying prostrate on the ground. Is he overwhelmed with this? Is Hyro the singer in this video overwhelmed with trying to battle the devils and the demons? A screaming, "I can't breathe." Hyro's got a really great freestyle rap. I'll throw it up right over here. He's got a really great freestyle rap that he did after the death of Floyd George. And I don't think this is an accident. "I can't breathe" as he's laying prostrate on the ground. It's hard not to see that as a clear reference to that. I can't breathe. It also creeps me out, his kind of halfway smile when he says "deceiving." I don't know if he's intending to do that, but it almost looks jokery to me. You know, almost a little bit malevolent. I'm not sure. Watch him again. I don't trust that smile, Hyro. I don't trust it. I don't trust that smile. It looks slightly evil. All right, now notice this ending. We fade out on Hyro the singer on the ground, prostrate, repeating over and over, "What do I believe in?" or "What do you believe in?" "Who do you believe in?" And he repeats that over and over until we fade out and the song is done. It's affecting, isn't it? And it's powerful. And I think... So the actual name of the song is "We Believe." But if you notice, he's never sang that throughout the entire song. He just keeps coming back to "What do we believe?" or "Who can I believe in?" Powerful. Powerful stuff. And let's let it run. Wow. What do you think? Man, what a powerful song from a powerful artist. Again, when I was watching this stuff from the Capitol, I make sense of the world through music. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not a musical person by any means. It's just that for some reason I make sense of the world through music. So I'll put songs on repeat. My wife hates it, by the way. When I'm writing, songs will be on repeat for literally hours. When Todd and I were writing Ballad of Cutman's Bridge and things like that. You can find all that stuff on the channel. I had songs on repeat. As I was watching this stuff unfold at the Capitol, I had this song running through my head the entire time. This and Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name. Some of those who work forces. Wow. So let me know what you think. I love Hyro. And I'm going to be honest here, folks. The reason I haven't really focused on some lesser known artists is selfish reasons. Because the larger name audience or the larger named artist gets us lots of hits. But I couldn't do that this time. I want to support a fellow Texan. And I know you're in California now, Hyro, but you're a Texan. You're a Texan. Support a fellow Texas boy, and I really wanted to introduce you to an artist who I think is going to be, amazing. If he keeps on the same trajectory, amazing. And I want to leave you with a couple of things. First off, I want to leave you with this interview with Hyro, where he talks about this amalgamation between heavy metal and rap. I just love this.
Took my samples, the rock and the rap, because the whole rock thing came about with me just wanting to get my emotions out. You know, I had an ex-girlfriend. She broke up with me. Ex-girlfriend broke up with me, and I wanted to let her know how I felt. And I couldn't do that on no rap beat. I wanted to scream. So I took a rock song, sampled it on Fruity Loops, and rocked out on that thing. I was like, hey, I'm on to something right here. This is...
You're damn right you were on to something, my friend. Check out his catalog. Everything is on YouTube. Again, you can check it out on YouTube. You can go to Spotify. You can see his stuff on Spotify. But I'm going to tell you, some of his songs sound like Motorhead. Some of them sound like Suicidal Tendencies. Some of them sound like Body Count. And some of them sound wholly unique. And I couldn't be a bigger fan. And lastly, following him through COVID has been amazing. He's been doing remixes of popular songs, rapping about COVID, and he turned break stuff into something that was not Fred Durst douchey.
Dangerous. Whole world put on pause, straight silence. Lockdown, every city so quiet. We need a cure cause the death toll rising. All I can say is motherfucker coronavirus. And now I ain't feeling safe. Stuck at home to wait for it to go away. Plus a nigga bored cause it took away my NBA. Shit whack, no human contact. Cause if we interact, your life is on contract. And right now it's dangerous. Can't even fly across the country, it's the same for them. And once again, the Simpsons predicted. At least Tom Hanks with his wife and not Wilson. And even Black James Bond got hit with it. This shit is ridiculous. I hope it disappears so we can live again.
Man, I hope it disappears so we can live again. I want to go see him in concert. I'm going to go see Hyro in concert. Let's end this so we can all go have a good time. That's right. Wash your hands and stay clean. Listen to Hyro. Wash your hands and stay clean. Put your damn mask on. Oh, that's it. I was taking a drink of my drink and it ended. Oh, well. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was cathartic for you. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing. We sure appreciate your support. Share us on social media if you would, please. Feel free to comment, but remember, keep them nice. Keep them nice, otherwise I'm just going to throw them right in the trash. Critical is fine. I'm good with critical, but just attacking for no reason, I'm not even going to engage it. It's going right in the trash. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Go give Hyro some love on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. Go give him some likes, and take care of yourselves, folks. And I'll see you soon.